What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. I have a very interesting model from Vosteed in today. Let's take a look at it. All right, guys. So this is nothing more than an extra sheath for this one here, but we are taking a look at the Vosteed Dirty Girl. Not sure how I feel about that name, if I'm being totally honest, but let's take a look at the knife itself, move past the name, see what we got here. So we got what I would call more of a self-defense knife, more so than a daily. You have a karambit with finger hole. The blade steel is 14C28N, so I imagine that this is probably pretty affordable. 14C28N blade steel, nice hawk bill here. Going to be good for catching materials. Definitely locked in, good thickness to it. The metal is a little cold, a little harsh on that pinky, of course, in the reverse grip, which I think this is really what you would want. You got that knuck there, attitude adjuster, if you want to call it that. Definitely geared for sure for grip. It's going to be nice on those upward pulls and pretty thin and slicey as well. I didn't do a traditional cut test with it. All I really did was just take it on some cardboard and try to like catch and cut with it just to see what it would feel like. Not really my style of knife, if I'm being completely honest with you. The micarta's done well. It's got good weight to it because it's full tang 14C28N. And just now, right there, it just ever so slightly poked me, and you can see it on the pinky from spinning it around. Good retention on the sheath. It definitely is locked in. I would argue to say that this is probably going to need you to really push it out of the sheath. And when you do, you actually land in a really good spot right there. So it's an interesting piece for sure. I'm not really going to spend a ton of time on this one here. You can see where it caught me. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this one here. Just really, like I said, an overview. It'll be linked down below if you're interested in this one. I don't know that I would even pocket carry it. I'd probably take that off and put like a tech lock system on there and hook that to like a backpack or something like that, or even like appendix carry or something like that, scout carry. It's just not going to be something truthfully that I'm going to be using as an EDC. My tasks are more utilitarian, work purposes, things like that. Not really needing these types of self-defense, because really what you have will flex into that self-defense realm, in my opinion. But let me know what you think about the Dirty Girl. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over to the other two knives that I want to talk about today. All right, so the other two, I've actually had this on the channel before. I had the green one, so I am a little curious to check out what the black one is going to look like. But this is the Vosteed Mink, not the XL, but the original Mink. It's really close in size to my little buddy, and I like this one. You're getting Nitro V, Nitro V blade steel. You're getting a full 4-finger grip, very lightweight carry, came with a nice edge, very thin, but it's still thick enough to where I think it could do heavy duty tasks for you. Now, is it going to be something that would be a survival knife? No, but it's really meant to be something that you can daily carry comfortably in the pocket. That isn't really going to be too heavy, isn't going to take up too much space, isn't going to be uncomfortable or awkward to carry, and that's one thing that I do like about it. Now, it does come with the tech lock, which is great for scout and appendix carry, but on my original one, I took it off and put it in a pocket clip that I found on Amazon, and I actually like to carry it in the pocket like I do my folders, and it worked really well for that. Great overall size, and it looks really good with the black. I did the black wash with the green micarta, but the black micarta and the stone wash looks really nice on this one. I like it a lot. All right, let's jump into this last one here. This is the one that I'm most interested to check out. Again, all of these are going to be overview style. I'm not going to do any in-depth review in this video on these, mostly because I've checked all of them out, and or like the Dirty Girl, which again, I don't know how I feel about that name. isn't really my style of knife, guys, if I'm being totally honest with you. But this one here is the mini psyop, and I've owned both versions of the full size psyop, so I did want to check this out. Ooh, this is really, really small. Really, really, really small. What does this say? Oh my gosh, the sticker's been mutilated. Vosteed, stay wild. Okay, so that's one mutilated sticker in there. I'll probably take that out and put it back in the packaging. This is really tiny, guys. Really, really tiny. And honestly, it's going to be way too small for me. I'm so glad that I waited to check the review sample out. It's very well done, but unlike the mini nightshade, there's nowhere for me to get my pinky on here. I'm completely hanging off the back when I hold this one. This is going to be a total companion carry. It's going to be something that you fifth pocket or pouch carry for sure. Just to give you an example or an idea here, I have in my pocket with me today, I have the Padre in the pocket, and then one that I keep on the table to open packages a lot is going to be the Nice Guy. And you can see the Nice Guy is actually bigger than the mini psyop. I would have probably told them to do like a compact psyop, something, because the psyop is as long as the Padre, so I don't think you could go too big, but something like the size of the Nice Guy here, where you can get 4-finger grip on there. You have a nice 4 choil that you can use. It's very useful. I think that would have probably been the way to go with this one. Having said that, though, true, Vosteed does really nice job with the build quality. I don't remember what the steel is on this one. That just says Vosteed. LMAX, so good steel on it for sure. And ooh, it's crossbar lock instead of the button actuated top liner lock. Yeah, it wants to fall very easily. Yeah, it actually feels a little loose. I wonder if it's a T8 or a T6. It feels like the pivot needs to be tightened up some. Oh, it's spinning freely. There it goes. Let's see if that did anything. No, it's still a little loose. I don't want to mess with it too much because it is a pass around, so it's not a knife that I own in particular. But this would be a hard pass for me. Just too small. Good looking knife. And the crossbar lock is done well. If you have small to medium hands, you probably could use this. You probably would have just enough space choked up like this to get onto the knife and actually use it fully, but it's going to be a pass for me. I'm glad I got to check it out. Got a reversible deep carry pocket clip, steel liners with no relief cut in there, anodized aluminum back spacer, anodized aluminum thumb studs, crossbar lock mechanism, beautiful drop point. I'd like to see that in a compact side. I continue to really like and recommend the Mink. This is a great EDC sized fixed blade if you're looking to get into them, or if you're always looking to add to your rotation. The reverse tanto, I'm going to call it, modified reverse tanto of the XL is the blade shape that I much prefer because of its utilitarian purposes, but I really like that one a lot. And the Dirty Girl, so not really my thing. If it is, I can tell you it feels comfortable ergonomically either way that you're holding it. I would definitely say be very careful with that tip there, as it bit me a little bit earlier when I was reviewing it. I think truthfully they probably could have given you a little bit more blade and been a little less aggressive with the angle, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not into it for the self-defense aspect of it at all. These are tools. I'm using them for utilitarian purposes, cutting task, things that I do in the garage, around the house, getting into packages, just daily stuff. So don't know as much about that one, probably can't be as helpful. Anyway, they're all going to be linked down below. They actually have some I think they have the Martin and the pivot lock Nightshade, or Shilling color they're calling it now, out there that are brand new as of the recording of this video. I'm really excited about those. I'm waiting for mine to come in. I bought my own. Vosteed doesn't really send me anything for free, so whenever you see Vosteed on here, it is with my own money. So when you use the affiliate links, that helps, because that funds being able to check out other knives from them. Thanks for hanging out to this point of the video. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Links down below. Shout out to channel members. You guys are amazing. Thank you for that extra layer of support that you guys provide. I am out of here. Have a great week. Catch you next time. Peace.